Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. A common problem among Coromons is that they lack moves. This is mainly because this demo, but Coromon in general have a lot less moves than Pokemon, for example. A Pokemon learns on average about 40 moves, while a Coromon is just under 10 in the full game and like 16 in the demo. That severe limitation makes someone just unusable. I can battle his problem of getting all by water types in Gauslime, but that's mainly just HP. Um, so yeah, that's kind of a problem. So now in this video, I'm going to give everyone a new move or two. These moves all count as signature moves, and they need to be a type that the mon doesn't already have a move for. Unless the move is really weak, like Claw or Wing. They also count as signature moves, meaning I can't use a move for two Coromon. Yeah, it's already. But lied, you're copying MNJTV again because he just did a video about 50 new Pokemon moves he wants to see in the game. Hey, okay, I did not steal it. Okay, I've had the idea for 3 months now, which means he is copying me. It's time to say. Now, without further ado, let's go in database order. First of all, we got Cup Zero with Aurora Crash. It's a special air move, and the user commands the Aurora to come crashing down, hitting all targets in double battles. The power of this move gets bumped up by 15 for every extra mon it is. This attack never misses. It's 65 base power without hitting any extra mon. 2000 accuracy, I guess you could say, or just the line that they have for SP cost and normal priority. Toruga has a volcanic thunderstorm, a special electric move, and the user charges up and hits the target with a mix of lightning and lava. Well, mostly lightning. The move's power is double if the target was hit by an electric move this turn, and it also has a 20% chance to burn the target. It's 65 base power, 100 accuracy, 4 SP cost, and a negative priority. Snapjaw is a physical foul type move. The user bites down on the target and doesn't let it go. He traps the target until the user isn't on the field anymore or the target. It's 70 base power, 90 accuracy, 3 SP cost, and normal priority. Next up we got Nibbleguard with Submarine Slam. It's a physical heavy move. The user swims rapidly at the target and hits it with his belly or just walks rapidly. Just slams basically. This move also has a 30% chance to inflict the target with haze. 120 base power, 80 accuracy, 6 HP, and normal priority. Swarming Nuclear Bomb, and it's a physical fire type move. The user comes crashing down since it's shaped like a rocket and explodes, dealing damage to the opponents and everyone on the battlefield. This also damages the user for 1/4 of the damage it's done. 125 base power, 100 accuracy, 8 SP, and normal priority. And now we've got Honeycoat. It's a status normal move, and it's basically the only one. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's the only one that is a status move in this video. And thanks to Aesir or Ash Seer for the idea. The user slathers itself with honey, healing itself for max itself HP, half its max HP, and if the opponent hits the move, hits the user with a move that makes content while this move was being used in the same turn, the opponent's speed will be lowered by 1 stage. It's dot base power or line accuracy. It's 7 SP and plus 2 priority, meaning it goes before all of the other moves. Now the sequel line. You've got Wing Cut, which is a physical cut type move. The user flies up and swings its sharpened wings at the target. This also has a 20% chance to poison the target. To poison the target, since if you get a cut, you can get an infection, and thus, bam. Now I got another poison move. This one was physical, but okay. Rabies Spec. It's a physical poison type move. The user aggressively picks at the target while having rabies, I guess, and thus has a 50% chance to horribly poison the target, which is basically toxic, but it can KO mons. It just leaves them on 1 HP if the user was supposed to KO them that turn. If the user is poisoned already, the chance to give a horrible poison goes up to 100% and replaces the normal poison. Is 65 base power, 100 accuracy, 4 SP cost, and normal priority. Next up we pass Lizard with 2 moves. The first one is Coil, and it's a physical move, and it's quite interesting. The user coils around the target, trapping it, and doing damage. The user becomes bigger, the damage becomes bigger the more time it's used while the money is on the field. The damage multipliers are 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, and 4. So basically, after each time you use it, it gets buffed a bit. Used once, 50 base power, twice, 75, 3 times 100, 125, 50, 175, and then 200. So you definitely don't want to get hit by this thing 6 times, because that's a lot of damage. Okay, now another move. And Cave In, and it's a physical sand move. The user burrows underground, they makes a hole underneath the target. Then it submerges from the ground when the target is above the hole, and the user collapse. Then it submerges from the ground, and when the target is above the hidden hole, the user collapses it, making the target fall. This also hits on enemy Coromon in double battles. 80 base power, 90 accuracy, 3 SP cost, and normal priority. Armado, Pillar Press, and it's a physical heavy type move or a sand type move. The user makes a pillar one turn and becomes immune for that turn. Then he jumps down the next turn, and if this move misses, it will do sand type damage instead of heavy type damage, and by summoning a pillar, hitting the enemy. So 80 base power, 70 accuracy, technically 100, but there is a 70% chance it will do sand type damage. 5 SP cost and normal priority. The Hound's line has double slab attack, or just slab attack. It's a special water type move. Hound slabs and throws his slab at the enemy, which is gross, but it hits it two or 3 times. If it hits 2 times, its next attack does 20% extra damage. 35 base power, 90 accuracy, 4 SP, and normal priority. Muffle, and it has a pretty great move. Water Spout, a special water type move. The user digs underground and becomes immune for that turn. It finds a water source, the next makes a hole underneath the enemy. Then when it comes out of the ground the next turn, the water shoots up, damaging the enemy. It's just a total move. It isn't real. Sorry if explanation was a bit weird. The BaAAaye has only one move as well, and it's called Fuse Blast, and it's a special fire type move. The user makes electricity and directs it into fire. Then it makes a squished ball, thick disc, or sort of shape, and throws it at the enemy. This has a 100% chance to cause burn. 80 base power, 90 accuracy, 4 SP cost, and normal priority. Luna Pop. Moon attack special, and it's a cut type move. User uses its moon and throws it at a foe with blinding light, cutting them and lowering their special defense. 50 base power, 100 accuracy, 3 SP, and normal priority. Lumon and Flying Glow Slash. I guess that's the best name I can find. It's a special air type move. The user flies up and swoops down, breaking the sound limit, making air slashes that hit the opponents. This move also damages the user according to 1/8 of the damage done and lowers its speed. 120 base power, maybe 110, I don't know really. 100 accuracy, 6 SP, normal priority. Pit has only one move as well, and this one was nearly impossible to come up with because I tried making a electric type that makes sense, but that just doesn't work. It just does not. Let me drink my tea. I'm getting angry. Bit has electric impulse, a special electric type move, and it goes as follows: the user charges up and releases pulses of energy, hitting 2-3 times. This movie boosted by fillers will only have the fillers boost the first hit, so only one of the 2 or 3 attacks, because I don't want fillers to make this move even more broken. 30 base power, 90 accuracy, 4 SP cost, and negative priority. Gauslime has Poison Punch, and it's a physical poison type move. The user sticks his hand in its mouth and then covers it in poisonous saliva or whatever you want to call it. I know, gross, but you've seen worse. It then attacks the target with a poisonous punch. If the user is poisoned, this move's power is doubled. Also has a 20% chance to cause a shock. 75 base power, 100 accuracy, 3 SP cost, and normal priority. Okay, now Mino, and it has one of my favorite move of all time on here. And you're going to see what it is just in a bit. So its first move is Bulldoze, and it's a physical type move. The user stomps the ground, creating an earthquake and hitting every hitting other Coromon if it gets hit by them in the same round. With 60 base power. Okay, I guess I should explain this one a bit more thoroughly. So it's basically earthquake, but you can only direct it to one target. But if the target hits you, or any other Coromon hits you, the same turn, then they also get hit by 60 power base move. All other Coromon the field have a 30% speed decrease for 5 turns after this move is used. Well, if they get hit, yeah, that is. The user may also target this at any opposing mana. I already said that. Okay, 75 base power, except 60 power for that extra hit I was talking about. 100 accuracy, 4 SP cost, and positive priority. Alright, it's time for the greatest move I have ever thought of, and it looks also absolutely awesome in my mind. So Mino's last move is Aqua Blades, and it's a physical water type move. If a water type move has been used in the last 6 turns, the user can use this move. The user makes water blades on his hoofs and glides on the water on the ground, doubling its speed for 5 turns. During this time, the user is weak to water, but weak to electric instead. It still keeps the resistance to guys. If the user uses any other moves during this time, the target will get hit by a 20 base power water type move as well. And this the 20 base power move that is extra also is affected by type effectiveness. So basically, Mino makes hooves, which makes blades on its hooves, which makes it glide better on water that has been splashed on the ground before. That's the needing water type moves to be used. And it glides, meaning it goes faster. And when it uses the move, those little blades hit the enemy a bit when the move hits, basically. So if it's body blast, it goes and slams, and then the hooves blades also cut it a bit. And now the last Coromon move. And of God, this is a 13-minute video. Oh my God, I'm going to have to edit so much. Okay. The Frova line is inner furnace, and it's a fire type. What? I wrote it's a fire type poison move. It's a fire type special move. But anyways, inner furnace is a fire type special move. The user coils up and makes itself warmer. Then it makes a fireball and throws it at the target, losing 20% of its HP in the process. This move also has a 35% chance to burn the target. 125 base power, 100 accuracy, and 8 SP cost, and also normal priority. And that was it. Oh my God. Okay, that will be a lot of editing. Why did I do this? But anyway, enjoy this video. Next week or the next week after this, I'll have the ultimate Coromon guide, which will be like an hour. I'm looking forward to that. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what moves you would like to put in the comments. And I guess I'll see you next time. Bye.